Now, building on that, let's talk about reports and impact documentation. NGOs need to track donations and project progress effectively. In Zoho Writer, all project and donation data, including project name, donation amount, region, city, and project manager, can be consolidated. This allows teams to generate detailed reports showing donations collected region-wise and project-wise. Dynamic tables, charts, and visual summaries make it easy for stakeholders to understand the impact of each project. So Gautam, can you show us how Zoho Writer helps in creating these visually insightful reports?
Definitely, Jennifer. I'll demonstrate how to merge the data, generate tables and charts, and produce reports ready to share with your management, donors, and pros. So let me quickly get into the document section, and here I have a report generation. First, let me show you the data source that I've configured so that you'll get a clear picture on how these data is being transformed into a beautiful report. So here you can see that I have a list of donor name, project name, region, and the donation amount. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to generate two different reports. So one would be region wise. So let's just take that I need to check the donation collected in the southern region. I need to have a clear report on that. So I'm just going to use this for generating a region wise donation amount report, and the other report is going to be based on the project. So if it is an education or a solar power project, based on that I'm going to generate a report on the total amount collected for each project. So let me show you how this can be configured, and not only that, I'll also show you how to configure a chart based on that. So here I have initially added a repeat table, and I have used the repeat table to group by field using region. So here I have region. So all I have to do is just click on region and select this group by button. That will allow me this option. So in this option, I'm grouping the contents based on the region first and based on the city second. So now once that is done, I am adding those fields into the appropriate location in my table, and under region total I'm using an aggregate field. So the donation amount is the total amount. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to aggregate this donation field according to my grouped region. So for that, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the operation as sum, and so based on that I'm going to use the grouped region as the aggregate, the based on function. So I can either use whole data source or the group set from which these fields are inserted. And next I'm using the field called donation amount, and I'm just naming the field name as region total. So let me just quickly generate a preview and show how it transforms. Okay, so here you can see that the southern region collected 1,25,000 and the northern region collected 1,30,500, and similarly the west region collected 1,55,500. And when it comes to the total, you can see that I've collected the total of 4,11,000. So that's how you can generate a report with the raw data that is available and easily present them in a table. So now let's just move to the chart. So if you'd like to show these data in a visual manner, if you'd like to show them in a chart or maybe in a column diagram, etc., all you have to do is just make use of this chart option under the advanced merge field. So once you insert them, you'll have the capability to edit the chart. So we have various chart types, so you can select any one of this based on your own preference, and then in here I'm using the x-axis as the region, and for multiple series is selected, and I'm going to use the donation amount so that I'll be able to aggregate it based on the sum. So now once this setting is done, I'm just updating this particular chart field, and I'm going to use various other features like adding a title, showing the legend or data labels, etc. This from the left panel I can configure those information, and I just go to the automate tab and click on preview. So now you can see that all these three regions and the total amount collected by each region is displayed individually. So this is how, using chart, you can display the raw data according to your own preference. So now next, let's just move to the project. And as I talked about group by previously, it's also similar to that. But in this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use group by for the project name. And furthermore, I'm categorizing it by region, city, and project managers, so that the entire report sums up according to my preference, and it will show you a clear picture on the total report. So now once this is done, I'm going to do the project value, and here, similar to the previous example, so I'm using the sum operation, but in here I'm using the project name, so that only using the project name I'll be able to get the total amount. So now once that is done, I'm going to go to the total donation amount, and in here I'm using the whole data source as the aggregate based on field. So now once this is done, I'm just going to show you a preview. Here you can see that it's being grouped by project name first, and then by region, and then by city, along with the project manager. So here you can see the total amount collected for each project, and here is the entire total donation amount that we have received for the entire month, which is 4,11,000. So now once this configuration is done, all I have to do is just go ahead and run the merge and store it according to my preference in a particular location in WorkDrive, so that for later use or for each monthly report, I'll be able to instantly generate a report and store them according to my preference.
Thank you, Gautam, for that interesting demo on how to merge the data, generate tables and charts, and also to produce the reports. So that concludes our previous demo on report and impact documentation.